Roman, we've come to catch up with you. Just been watching you spar with a very talented young middleweight in Tom Rafferty. But you're making your professional debut on September the 10th in Blackpool on our VIP show, and you've got no amateur experience, no white collar fight, no nothing. This is going to be jumping in at the deep end, mate, in the pro game.
Listen, it's a story, isn't it? If there's nothing else, it's a story. I mean, how many people do you know that jump into it right in the deep end, no experience or nothing, and do well for themselves? But that's why it's the challenge, and I like a challenge, you know. And as you've seen today, I'm not about just, you know, fighting anybody that's no good. I want to get in the best, so it improves me.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm going to do. I was in there with a good lad today, a lot more experienced than me.
But surely you must have been around boxing, you know. Your little brother's Tommy Fury, your big brother is Tyson Fury. Yeah. So really, I mean, it's in your genes.
Yeah, I've always been messing around with, like, on the pads with my dad from a young age, with my brothers, but actual sparring and fighting, when it comes to it, I've not got that much experience. So that's what I've started to do the last year and a half.
Well, then what was the reason? What kick-started that then?
Well, it was lockdown. I used to be like, 6 stone heavier than what I am now.
So you were 20 stone?
I was 20 stone, a real mess. I'll have to get a picture out for you, but yeah, lockdown happened. I had no work and I was eating crap, playing on the Xbox, no life whatsoever. And then I thought, alright then, Tommy invited me down to train with him. So I said, alright then. Yeah, I had a couple of sessions, and then you just get into it and into it and into it, and then you train more and more and more. It went from twice a week to 6 days a week, twice a day, and the weight came off, confidence grew. It's not just a physical thing; it's a mental thing as well. And you know, I just think it's turned my life around completely. A lot of people say that, but it genuinely has. I'm a completely different person.
I'm a great believer in it. I think boxing is amazing, but I was a bit like you were saying before. I was a couch potato. I came to boxing late. I was 24 years old before I had my first amateur fight, and I never was bitten by the bug of boxing until I boxed, and then suddenly when you get bit by it, it's very infectious, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it's
it becomes your life. It becomes your life completely.
Yeah.
I don't really do anything else now apart from train, and that's it really. Study boxing.
Well, we're down here at Stubby's gym. Your coach and manager is Jimmy Harrington.
Yep.
Where do you train then? Because he's up in Doncaster. Where are you based?
Manchester, so I go to Manchester Fight Club, Arthur Little, there's a gym there. I do some training, and then I'm up at Morecambe as well. All over really, wherever gym you can get me.
Oh, so you go to see
I'm at Tyson's once a week on Fridays, getting a grueling session in, as it always is. And then Jimmy will ring me up and say I've got sparring here, there and everywhere, and I'll just go.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about. I want to get as much experience in as much as possible, ready for September the 10th. So yeah, I'm all over with a lot of different people.
What are your expectations? You know, you're moving around with good kids and all that. You're holding your own. So do you feel like, I could do something? And I know what I mean. I'm not putting pressure on you, because there's going to be a lot of pressure on you. Yeah. You're a Fury. There's always going to be pressure on you. But what I'm saying is, like, no one knows how far they can go until they take the first step. But most people, before they take that first step in the pro game, as we said before, they have maybe 20, 30, 40, 50 amateur fights, or the same in white collar boxing, you know. So they have an idea. Where would your first port of call to be? By the time, say, if I was speaking to you in, let's say, 2 years' time, would you like to fight for the central area, and then that would be your first port of call, and then go, right, now we'll reset and we'll
Definitely. At the end of the day, I'm 25. I've got to, be on a bit of a fast track, but that's not saying to rush it, but I've got to be on a fast track when it comes to learning. I could have gone in the amateurs and got a bit more experience, but to be honest with you, you've got to go with what you're interested in. I'm not going to get to the Olympics, am I?
No, well the thing is as well, amateur boxing and professional boxing are two different sports, so even by getting good as an amateur boxer, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be a good professional boxer. Yeah. But what it does teach you, amateur boxing, it teaches you how to be the best you, and that's by that, by finding out what the good nerves and bad nerves. But I suppose this what you've done today and what you've been doing over the last about 6 months, you've been travelling to all gyms all over the place, going to places where you don't know anyone there, that actually does replicate fight night, because you've got that fear factor, haven't you? You're going, who am I going to sparring today? You don't know. Jimmy's not going to tell you you're sparring.
Yeah.
He's just going to throw you in with someone and
That's
then
it.
see whether you sink or swim.
Exactly, you know, going to a new place is always scary. Walking into a new gym
Isn't
and
it?
seeing you're going to spike could be getting a complete monster. But
Well, what did you think about today when you were driving up here? Because you drove up here on your own. Jimmy's met you down here. So what was going through your mind on your way here? Did you know who you were going to spar in today?
No, I didn't know. You know, it's usually somebody different, but I knew that I was going to be having a good spar because I'm getting them experienced lads, which is what I want. I don't want someone that's just going to hands up that I can just punch. You know, what you're going to learn from that. I want someone experienced that's going to bring me on. Because like I said before, 25, I've got to increase and I've got to get better quickly. And how do you do that? By getting in better opponents.
Like I say, jumping in the deep end.
Yeah.
Your little brother here, Tom, was here today watching you. What advice did he give you at the end? Because I heard you talking to one another. What was he saying?
Yeah, just basically, you know, slow things down, don't rush in, you know, more on the front foot. You know, it's basically not much boxing, but mindset, you know, be more relaxed, because what I've learned is the more relaxed you are, the sharper you are and all the rest of it. Somebody who's put a pair of gloves on and get in the ring, the last thing that goes into the mind is being relaxed. If you're relaxed, slow it all down, you box, and that's what I started to do, you know. You just got to keep it in your head, and that's what I've been working on, you know, more than anything, relaxing, and you know, yeah.
Yeah, well, listen, I'm really excited. I'm really excited because I believe the rest of the family's going to be coming down to Blackpool cheering you on. And that'll be nice to meet you, because I say last time I bumped into little Tommy. How can I call little Tommy? And little, he's bloody huge, isn't it? But the last time I bumped into your little brother, it was just before he went into Love Island, and he lives around my way. He used to live in Swinton, and he was going into Total Fitness, and he was walking in, like, so I was just chatting to him there. Yeah, it'd be nice to catch up with you all, because we used to see Tyson a lot when he was training at Ricky Hatton's gym. When we was down
doing
there.
a bit there, yeah. Tommy was as well.
And I presume that's brilliant, because your name will get you access to all these places where you want to go and where you want to spar. They're going to invite you in, open arms, because you're a Fury.
That's it, you know, and last names will get you places. I'm not saying I want everything, I'm going to get everything because of my last name, because I don't want that. I'm not in it for that, but things that naturally come your way, like for example training with, you know, good people, you know, well-known people like the last name, you're going to take it, aren't you?
Of course, you'd be silly not to take advantage of something.
Am I going to go out?
But,
No.
but that doesn't give you, you know, no one's going to give you a win. That's all, you've got to do that.
Exactly.
But this will give you the opportunity to get those wins, to get those opportunities. And like I say, I'm very happy that you're fighting on our show on September the 10th, because I think we've got a great top of the bill, and we've got a fantastic undercard full of local boxers, really good talented young boxers there. So it'll be nice to add you to that.
Yeah, appreciate it, you know, thanks very much for having me on. I mean, I've got a lot of history in Blackpool, and a few very good night outs there.
Everyone's had a good night in Blackpool, haven't they?
Who doesn't, you know what I mean?
It's a fantastic
It's very
place.
famous or infamous, should I say.
Well, listen, hopefully on September the 10th, I'll be chatting to you, and I'll be saying we're number one.
There you go. You will do.
You take care, mate.
Thank you, God bless.
Bye-bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.